Ramatech has failed me again. For the last time. You will now lead our force. Certainly, my lord. What are your orders? You need to protect our prison, and at the same time, try and free our people. We shall station at the prison, and then unleash the Fade Ones. Good. Do not fail me like a Ramatech. Magister, their shield has been destroyed. Ours has been protected. Good, Baronike. Zinch will be pleased. What are your orders, Magister? Shall we join the battle? Not yet, Baronike. I need you to man the prison. And if you can, free our men. Certainly, my lord. For Zinch, and for the Legion.
Hi, welcome to VFS Wargaming. Patrick here again with Andrew. So we're doing our Kill Team Battle 3 of the campaign. So this is where we're doing a Kill Team campaign over 4 games, and basically each game is going to affect a 40k battle at the end. So we've already had 1 and 2, so go and watch them out. The links will be in the description. Check them out and see what's happened up to this point. So this mission, we've sort of, we're not really taking this from anything, we've just sort of made up our own rules. So it's basically what happens is there's 2 prisons. So there's a prison here and a prison here. So what we're going to do is you have to get to the prison and you have to try and free your prisoners. So if you're within an inch of the building, you can roll. On a 4 up, your prisoners will be freed. So what happens is if you free your prisoners, you get 100 points extra towards that 40k battle. So instead of having 2,000, you just have 2,100 points. If you don't free your prisoners, then you'll have 1,900 points. You'll lose 100 points. So we're going to go into the kill teams. So Andrew, do you want to go into yours first?
Yeah, sure. So as usual, I've got my sorcerer, Berenike and Kosi, who's level 2 now. I've also got my level 2 Warp Flamer, Demolition Man. Along with that, I've got 2 Ruben Marines with Inferno Bolt Guns and 2 Zangors with Zangor Blades, and that's it.
No Zealot this time?
Nope, only 1 specialist I brought with me and my leader.
Wow, the Zealot got thrown out.
It's getting expensive.
Yeah, they are getting expensive. So with the Necrons, unfortunately Ramatech Starkiller, who has been my leader up to this point, is convalescing. So he's taking a break. He's had enough. He's taken some well-earned R&R. And Xanatech the All-Seeing is unfortunately died to his wounds, which is unfortunate. But Tesnet the Relentless, he got promoted. He's now a comms level 2. He's got the expert ability. And Flayed 1, we're going to call him. The Zealot is also been promoted, and he's Zealot level 2. And he has the Flagellant, which is the 6 up, feel no pain. So the rest, so I've basically got the Zealot, like I said, and the comms guy, and then the other specialist, I've got a new sniper, Deathmark. He's called Xantep the Glorious, lovely guy, and he's stepped in for his dead mate. And whilst Ramatech is on R&R, we've got Unak the Great, who is stepping in to take the mantle of the leader, who is also an immortal and is used in Tesla. And then we have 3 flayed ones from the fire team, which also got an upgrade, and now they reroll 1s to hit in the fight phase, which is pretty good for flayed ones. It's going to make them a little bit more potent, and hopefully I can kill some of these rubrics. But unfortunately, haven't really got any AP, so they're saving on 2s, so they're very hard to kill. So the only things I've really killed so far are Zangors. But we'll see. I should have put more Gauss in my my roster, but you live and you learn. So yeah, we're going to go into the strategic advantage role, see who chooses what deployment zone. I don't think it's going to matter on this map because it's pretty much identical. So basically you've got to get through the door, get to the building, roll that 4 up without being killed. So I should imagine this is going to be easier for Andrew than it will be for me, because as soon as I get close to him, he uses all this psych shenanigans and I die. So
that's the plan. Unless
I reanimate, but
yeah.
Okay, so we'll go into the strategic role and I hope you enjoy. See you in a sec. Okay, so we're going for this strategic advantage role. I win. I'm going to choose this side where my guys are, and then we're going to deploy. Okay, so the Necrons deployed. The flayed ones are all lining up to get out of that door, raring to go. The comms leader and the sniper have taken the positions up on top of the prison building. Over here, we've got an Inferno bolt gun.
Yep, Inferno bolt gun.
On top of the prison. And then we have
the Inferno bolt gun there.
Yep.
2 Zangors with blades. My demolitions specialist with flamer, and my sorcerer.
Okay, so we'll go into the roll for initiative. See who goes first. So got an 8 and a 5. So Necrons go first. Okay, so the 3 up here are readied, and these 4 have advanced up towards this building in the centre. And now it's going to be Thousand Suns' turn for the movement phase.
Yep. Right, so over here, that Zangor advanced. These guys all just moved up forward, and he's readied.
Okay, so we're going to the psychic phase. So the icon of flame will go off, and if it does, it will hit this guy on the right.
6 up. Nope.
No. So we're going to go into the Cybolt.
Yep, Cybolt, which will probably be that guy
this
there.
Guy here.
Yep.
Yep.
D3. 1. Injury roll. Out of action.
Okay, so my leader, shoot this guy. He's out of half range and he's obscured. He's going to use the tactics +1 to hit. So it's hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And wounding on 3s. No wound.
Okay, it's gone 4.
Okay, so this Rubric Marine is shooting at this death mark here.
See obscure because it's a feat.
Yeah.
So hit on 5s. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, hit on 5s.
No.
No hit. Okay, so the death mark is going to shoot back at the Rubric Marine on that building over the way. So he's obscured, but he doesn't get any penalty to hit for being out of half range. So hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. And we got a 1. No hits. Actually, I shouldn't have rolled 2 dice because it's a rapid fire 1 weapon, so that's very naughty, but I didn't hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Also, just to clarify, these walls are unscalable, okay? So for the mission, you cannot climb the walls, you have to go through the door. So we're saying there's like mines and spikes and all sorts on top of these walls. Okay, that was the end of the turn, because there's no charges, there's no morale to be done. So the only thing that really happened was I lost my comms guy, and that was it. So we're going to go into the initiative because there's no morale. So initiative, I got 7, and Thousand Suns got a 6. Okay, so Necron movement. These 2 readied up the top. He failed to charge because this guy retreated. He's just moved up to here, and these 2 made their charges into this Zangor and the Sorcerer. So we're going to go into the Thousand Suns movement phase turn 2.
Right, so over here, the Warflame has advanced over here. The Bolter just moved over there. He just sat there because he retreated. Those two are just sitting there in combat, and he's readied.
Okay, so we're going to go into the Psychic phase. So we'll do the Icon of Flame.
Yep, so 6 up. Nope.
No.
The Psybolts, which I'm assuming will be that guy.
Yep.
Yep.
D6, is it? No,
I don't know.
D. Actually, isn't the Psybolt normally 1 mortal wound? It's a D3 if it's over. Doesn't matter. Mine are all 1 damage anyway.
So 1 wound.
Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah, out of action.
Lovely. Okay, we're going to attempt to use Mind Shackle Scarabs on this Warp Flamer, so we can shoot people with it because it's better than our weapons. So I need to get over a 7 on 2d6, and we get an 8, so we get to use it. Okay, so it's d6 shots for 1. So it's wounding.
Strength 4. What's the
4? So 4s. It is a 4.
Wounded.
So what's that? -2.
-2 AP. But it's only a 1 damage weapon.
Yeah, and it's at the Rubic Marine, so that means that he will get a 2-up save. Yeah?
Possibly.
Oh no, it's not, because it would be a 4-up save because it's -2.
4 up, 3. So he gets a 3-up save.
Why is that? Oh yeah, so it'd be
So-
-2. No, it'd be
Yes,
-2 would be a 5.
-2 is a 5.
So it'd be a 4-up save.
That's one 4-up save.
Yeah.
Or an invulnerable, which would be 4-up save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4-up save. Saves.
Oh, I could just roll them up while even
Yeah.
working out.
Oh dear. Okay, well that was 2 command points gone.
Well spent.
Well, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. It's the only way I can kill him, it seems. Okay, now I'm going to have a go with the sniper into the flamer. So he is hitting on 2s. No, he's not. He's hitting on 3s normally. He's obscured, so that would be 4s. Doesn't matter about half range. So I'm going to use the tactic to give me +1 to hit, but is he within 12 inches? Yep. So he's within the 12, so that means it is rapid fire 2. So it would be 3s, re-rolling 1s. 1 hit. And then 4s, 6 is a mortal wound. It is a 6, it's a mortal wound. So it's an injury roll. Which is a 4, which is...
Do you want a command point reroll that?
No. Out of action. Way! I killed someone! The only way I can kill people is with mortal wounds off of a sniper.
So mortal wounds are cheating.
Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, so we'll go into Andrew's ready model.
It's your sniper.
So the bolt gun's fine at sniper, so it's 5 to hit. No hit. So he's going to be out of... We're just going to check some ranges here. Okay, so this guy couldn't see anyone that was in range, unfortunately. So we're going to go to this flayed one over here, and he's going to attack into the sorcerer. So we're hitting on 3s, but we're re-rolling 1s because of our super new skill. We didn't matter. And then we're wounding on 4s. Both wound. So 2 wounds, 2 3-up saves. Oh, he saved, it's not good. So who are you hitting back with first?
Zangor, hit on
Okay.
3s. Yep. Winning on 4s.
Yep. No wounds.
The Sorcerer, who's hit on 3s. Yep. Strength is 6, so
3s.
Yep.
2 wounds, it's -3.
AP is 2, I think it's 2 for a 4 save.
Oh no, it's -1 for 4 save.
That's it? Okay,
Yeah. So that means it's 2 5-up saves, which I failed both of. So
And then roll 1 damage roll.
yeah, you just roll 1
D3.
damage roll, yeah. So 1 d3, which is
So
1.
So
So
just
one
one
injury roll, which
Flesh
is 2.
wound.
Flesh wound.
we should re-roll that. I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay, he's going to re-roll, he's going to use command point.
Come on, 4. Oh, fuck.
2 or 1. Okay, so that's the end of the fight phase because there's no one else in combat. Is there any morale needs to be taken? You've got no flesh wounds.
Flesh wounds? No.
No.
One flesh wound.
Okay, so I've got one flesh wound, but I don't need to take morale. So we're going to go into turn 3. So we're going to roll for the initiative. So it's Necrons, turn 3. Let's go first. Okay, so movement phase. He attempted to charge at the Rubric Marine and he retreated because he was scared. And then my Zealot made a charge into the Sorcerer, into this little foray over here. And the leader moved slightly and the Sniper just moved up, ready to shoot some more. Sorry, the Sniper readied. And so that was my movement phase, so we're going to Thousand Suns. Okay, so Thousand Suns movement.
Yep, so this Zangor over there advanced over there. He fell back, so he can't do anything. These two are in combat, so they decided to stay there, and he's just readied.
Yep.
The leader is going to use the malicious familiar tactic. So
basically, smites on a...
Yeah, so anyone within 1
4
inch. If I roll a 4+, I can do an enemy 1 mortal wound to that model. So yeah, 1 mortal wound to him, I guess.
Yeah.
So injury roll.
Are you command pointing?
Yeah, I'm going to command point reroll that.
So he takes an injury. And so we're going into Psychic. So Icon of Flame isn't there anymore.
Nope.
So goes off.
Should point out I've been rolling D3s when I shouldn't be rolling D3s.
Yeah, but it hasn't affected anything because I've only got
so
one
straight
damage.
into the injury roll because it's 1.
Yeah.
Just another more flesh wound.
Another flesh wound. Okay, so we'll go into the shooting phase. Okay, so my leader can see the horn here. Can you just check the measurement?
Yeah.
I think it's out of 12. Yeah, it's out of 12. Okay, so it's going to be -1 to hit for obscurity, -1 to hit for out of range, and so I'm going to be hitting on 5s and 6s Tesla. Wow. So I get 2 extra hits.
Not that one.
And then we are strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s. So that's 3.
5 ups.
Okay, so injury roll for a 2. Do I use a command point? Yeah, I'm going to use a command point. He's out of action. These command points on the injury rolls are massive. So Sniper is going to shoot at this Rubric Marine over here. So it's just a 1 shot. So he's hitting on 4s because he's obscured and he's re-rolling 1s. It's a 2 though, so he doesn't hit. So we're going to go into the fire back from the same Rubric Marine.
He's firing back, so he's going to be hitting on 5s.
No hit. So these two are just firing and missing just across the battlefield. Okay, so we're going to go into the combat over here. So my Zealot is going to go first into the Sorcerer. He's got +1 attack, but he's -2. So he's hitting on 5s and he's re-rolling 1s. So let's see if we can get any hits here. We do. We get 4. And he's strength 5 now, toughness 4. So it's 3s and re-rolling because of his weapon. So he's re-rolling these 2. So that was a hit. So it's 3 hits.
Right, 3 ups.
Injury roll. Come on, die, Sorcerer, die. Going to use a command point. Is it different? Yeah, it's a different phase. I'm using a command point. He is out of action. At last.
I refuse.
At last. The Sorcerer is dead. He can actually go somewhere. So the other flayed one into the Zangor. So I'm hitting on 4s because he's got a flesh wound. So 2 hits. And 4s. Re-rolling. Nope. So 1.
5 up.
Saves. So we go into your attack backs from the
Hit
Zangor.
on 3s.
Just which one's it going into quickly?
Oh, the closest guy.
Okay. So freeze.
Wounding on 4s, he's 10 plus 4.
Yeah. 4s.
Wounding 4s. That's 80 minus 1.
So that's 2 5-ups. Saved.
Yeah, it's cheating, that's what they're doing. They're cheating.
Okay, so that is the end of the fight phase. And I'm just gonna work out if there's any morale to take. So, because I have 2 guys on flesh wounds and 2 guys out of action, that's actually more than half my army, so I've got to take a break test. On a 10, I'm okay.
Sure you don't want to command point reroll that and get 6?
No.
Yeah, it's over. It's great.
It has to be a greater than, so I don't break, and these guys don't need to take morale. So we are going to go into turn 4. So we'll roll for the initiative for turn 4. I get a 7, Andrew gets a 5. So we are going into turn 4, movement. Okay, Necron, movement phase. He attempted to charge that guy and didn't fouled. These 2 have readied. This guy stayed in combat. This guy has advanced round after killing the sorcerer. He's going to see if he can free some people or will he get shot and killed. We will see. We're going to go into the Thousand Suns movement phase.
Oh, right. So this is where he's readied. He's readied. And the Zangor's just fallen back to the side of the wall.
Okay, so we're going to go into the psychic phase, but there's no one left that's psychic, so we're not going to. We're going to go straight into the shooting phase. Okay, so we're going to attempt to do Mind Shackle Scarabs on this Rubric Marine here. So we need 7.
7, yeah.
So we need an 8. And we get an 8, a 5 and a 3. So we are going to shoot with him into this angle.
Right.
What is he rapid fire?
Fire.
So rapid fire 1, yeah?
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. So 1 hit.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. No wound. So my sniper guy is going to shoot into Root Marine over there. So he's got 1 shot, which will be hitting on 4s. Yeah. And then it will be wounding on 4s. A 6 is a mortal wound. No wound. So the Root Marine's going to rapid fire into this flayed one here. The Zealot.
Hit on 3s.
2 hits.
Yep, wounding on 4s.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound. -2, is it?
Yep, -2.
So 6 up. Oh, no.
Injury roll.
I think he's definitely dead.
3 plus 2, yeah, so.
He did. He's not going to free my prisoners.
I'm going to rapid fire him.
So this guy's rapid firing into this flayed one over here.
Hit on 3s. 1 hits.
1 hit.
Wounding on 4. 1 wound.
4.
8 minus 2.
6 up.
Oops,
Saves. That is the end of the shooting phase. And there's no combat. So it's the end of the phase. Is there any morale to be taken? You haven't got any because you're not.
Nope.
And I am now 4, so I've got to take a break test again. I'm fine. So 3 plus 6 is 9, that's fine, so no morale. So into, was that turn 4? Yes.
Probably, yeah.
So we need to roll a dice to see if it goes on. On a 1, it doesn't go on. So that is the end of the game. We'll come to the post-chat in a second. Thousand Suns casualty rolls. Are we going for the leader first?
Yep.
Leader first. So 4, which
Is
means
fine.
he's recovered.
Next one.
3, he's recovered.
Fine. And the Zangor.
And 9, hard knocks.
Hard knocks.
Okay, so then for mine, I got the comms guy, an 8, which is just recovered, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Normal flayed one, recovered, and the Zealot is recovered on a 6.
Need to roll for the flesh wound, see if he goes out of action.
Oh, I need to roll for the flesh wound, so he goes out of action.
4 to 6, he's out of action, then you got to roll the
I've got to roll
casualty.
for him on a 2.
Convalescence.
He's convalescence. Okay, we'll go into the post-game show. Okay, so this one was a lot closer than the last one.
Yeah.
It's actually fairly even. I think I had 4 models left on the board. You had 3. Yeah, so it was good. I got lucky with the mortal wound on the sniper, which took out the flamer, which was massive. Like, actually, Andrew afterwards realised that he could have used a tactic to bring. Was it to bring him back?
To stop him dying, he gives him a flesh wound instead of taking him out of action.
Yeah, on a 4-up or something, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Well, it would have been cool if he'd done it, but he didn't.
Basically, you've got cheating mortal wounds, which is cheating.
Yeah.
Would see me using tactics.
Yeah. Because Thousand Suns can't do mortal wounds. Yeah, so it was pretty big, and then obviously taking out the sorcerer was massive as well, because the sorcerer is basically like having a commander. That's just massive. But yeah, it was good. Neither of us freed any prisoners. I got the closest. I got within about 4 inches of the prison building, and then he took me out. As you saw with his Rubik Marine, that -2 AP on like just their normal weapons is just disgusting. So things that happened afterwards, not much happened in the casualty rolls really, not much of interest. I think one of my flayed ones decided that he was convalescing. Other than that, not much went on. I got some extra experience, but nothing that's changed the specialists or the fire team at all. Obviously, Zantept the Glorious done a glorious job stepping in as the sniper because he took out the Warp Flamer. Much better than the old sniper. Much better. We're actually glad that Zantept died. He wasn't the all-seeing as we thought. And Unak the Great done well as well. The new leader, he took out a Zangor. So I'm thinking about leaving him in, you know. I could bring Ramatek Starkiller back in because he does have more experience. But do we really want to? I don't know. I think maybe we want to keep Unak in and see the final mission out with him. We have got one more mission to play. What happened over on your side?
Nothing. So I had 3 guys go out of action. 2 of them got full recovery. One of them got hard knocks, but he's just a Zangor, not a specialist, so he didn't get anything from that. No one died, and pretty much got like 1 experience point for everyone who took part. That's pretty much how it worked out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got. Yeah, didn't get any extra experience. We didn't use any of the specialist tactics. Didn't come up, did it really?
No.
Like your guy got taken out fairly early on, your specialist, because you only had 2 specialists, the leader and the...
Yeah, leader and my demo guy.
Yeah, so it just didn't really come up, and I really need to check what the specialist tactics are, because I haven't really been even looking at them. I've just been looking at my Necron tactics and using them, because they are pretty cool, some of them, especially mine Shackle Scarabs. I really like that one.
I don't like that one.
It's good, because his weapons are much better than mine, so when I can use them, it's great. Yeah, so it's been really good. I'm really enjoying the campaign so far. I'm sort of almost feeling like it's a shame that we're only going to 6 because it does limit quite a lot on how much we're going to progress these. What we might have to do is keep these rosters and then carry it on maybe in
another campaign.
For another campaign, yeah. I think it would be cool. So what we'll do is we're going to wrap this up and head into the next one. So we'll see you in the next one.